Madison, Wisconsin, the corner of Lake Street and State Street. Some would call this a spiritual center of the city. I'm standing on Library Mall, looking down State Street towards the Capitol. The state capitol is a symbol of Madison. It's a beautiful building. On top there's a statue. Her name is Wisconsin. She's gold-plated. You come down and you see the street. That is State Street. State Street, think 29,000 undergrads in the final throes of puberty. Binge drinking, walks of shame, poor choices, urinating on ATMs. And then you turn to the west and you have another symbol of Madison, and that's Bascom Hill. Think the university, think research, progress, ideas, the Wisconsin idea. And sitting on top, that's Abe Lincoln. Why Abe Lincoln? Because Abe Lincoln signed into law the Land Grant Act, which basically said the federal government will give states huge chunks of land. They can sell that land to finance their university systems, and we can figure out how to deal with the Industrial Revolution. Turning away from Bascom Hill, you look across the street. There's a post office. Used to be a McDonald's. Right in front of there's a bus stop. It's for the 80 bus. The 80 bus is a free bus that will take you to another spiritual center of Madison, and that's the Eagle Heights Community Garden. The 80 bus is kind of a magic bus. It's free. You just cross the street from where I'm standing, get on that bus. Now you're on the bus. You go into the Eagle Heights Gardens. It's a pretty ride. It's a free ride. Any ride that's free is good. You might see some sandhill cranes along the way. You might see some Native American burial mounds. When you hear the bus driver say that, get off the bus. Now you're in Eagle Heights. Eagle Heights is the pink shaded area. The Eagle Heights Garden is the green area that I've highlighted. I moved into Eagle Heights community a couple years ago. Eagle Heights was built in the 1950s. The university needed a place to have all the guys who were coming back from the war, back to college on the GI Bill, living with their wives. They needed a place to live, so they built this place. And the husbands and wives kind of needed a place to grow some vegetables, so they started growing vegetables right there. The university didn't like the idea at first, but eventually they acquiesced, and it became a more organized thing. It was officially established in 1962. It's one of the oldest community gardens in the United States. It kind of set the template. Anybody can have a plot there for $42 a year. You just got to work one day a season. Or you can buy out of working for that day for the season for another $42. It's not a bad deal. So anyway, you get off the bus, and you're going to see this sign. This is about 75 paces to the east. Next to that sign, you'll see this sign. That's for the Lakeshore Nature Preserve. And to the left of that, you're going to see this. I came out here on February 29th and filmed this footage. Might not look like it, but the 28th of February, I had a picnic here with my kids. It was 65 degrees, and there were actual gardeners out here planting lettuce and other things. It was a beautiful day. You can see there's their website, eagleheightsgardens.org. And on this little shelf here, people will put extra produce if they don't want to eat everything that they grow in their garden. You can just come and grab it. It's kind of a bleak day on the 29th, but the day before was just gorgeous. Here's the table where we had our picnic. Anywho, this was, you could feel spring was coming, and it was just a beautiful day the day before. So I thought, I want to come out here and film spring coming alive in the Eagle Heights Gardens. I like to walk around this area with my kids. And even though the 29th wasn't as nice, it was still pretty nice for February. And I saw the first geese of the year, which is always a symbol that spring is right around the corner. And I said, I'm going to come out tomorrow and get some more footage. See this green spring coming alive here at the Eagle Heights Gardens. So you can probably imagine my disappointment when I showed up March 1st, and this is what I found. Spring was not around the corner. It was around the corner, down the hall, up 6 flights of stairs, and across the skywalk. I kind of felt like this sunflower. I was kind of tired of the winter. But that's life in Wisconsin. That's just kind of how it is here. You deal with it. And it's kind of pretty. I decided to give it a month. A couple weeks. I came out March 25th. This is what I found. An ice storm. Winter still had her grip on Wisconsin. It was kind of pretty. It looked like Christmas lights in the trees. And the birds seemed pretty happy. They were singing. And it was melting. But, the fruit trees on the north side of the farm, you could see the buds were formed and there was ice on those. That doesn't bode well for the fruit. But you got your spring onions, you got your garlic, some of the hardier things that will survive. And the birds, like I said, were happy, and I was happy to see the birds. But there were no gardeners to talk to, and I kind of wanted to talk to some of these people, see what they were all about. So I decided to wait about a month. Came out April 22nd, talked to some people, just said, "Where are you from? What's your name? What are you growing?" So where are you from?
I'm from Romania.
Okay.
I grew up in the mountains of North Carolina.
I'm from India.
But originally from a place called Glenwood City, Wisconsin.
Where are you from?
From China.
My name is Ying, Y-I-N-G.
Okay. And you're from?
I'm from China.
What part?
Originally. North part of China.
Okay.
Yeah. And the climate in my hometown is very similar to the over here, Madison.
Okay.
Yes.
My name is Ankita Shahide.
I'm Sarah.
Sarah, and where are you
Yeah.
from?
I'm from Minnesota.
We found some beans in here and some tomatoes. Had some leeks that overwintered.
What's your name?
Simona.
Simona. That's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
And what are you growing?
I'm growing, this is my paradise, this garden.
Yeah.
I've been gardening for maybe 20 years.
Here. Oh, good.
And I'm growing tomatoes and potatoes and peppers and bell pepper, Swiss chard and peas, onions. So I have put so many things here in my small garden.
So this part is for flowers and this part is for garlic.
Last year I had edamame on the bottom,
Uh-huh.
on the bottom of the squash.
Sure.
It turned out great because there was just so much edamame.
The garden's a good pastime.
It's a cool spot.
Yeah.
You have a plot?
What was your name again?
Raleigh.
Raleigh, Maddie.
Maddie?
Yeah, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, have a good day.
You too.